Hey folks, welcome back to another Dice Tower preview. I'm Mark, and today we're taking a look at Relic Wars. Brought to you by Flying Pig Games. It's for 2 to 4 players ages 14 and up, with games generally running about 30 to 90 minutes. So join me as we dive in and take a thematic look at this game. Long ago, the gods cursed the land, shattering kingdoms, swallowing cities, and sealing the greatest relics beneath shifting earth and broken skies. Now, 4 champions rise from the ashes, each driven by a different hunger, vengeance, redemption, power, or something far darker. Welcome to Relic Wars, a brutal clash of steel, sorcery, and survival, where the battlefield itself is a living puzzle. At the start of the game, the map is unknown, just a grid of hidden terrain tiles. On your turn though, you'll step into the fog of war, revealing a tile at the cost of movement. You must move onto it, even if it's dangerous. However, some tiles offer shelter, like forests, cities, or monasteries. Others hide relic tokens, items left behind from forgotten wars. You'll draw one and place it on the tile. It could be a weapon, a spell, a portal, or one of the legendary chalices that could win you the game. Each hero is unique. You might command Zachary Lionheart, the Holy Juggernaut, who strikes back at anyone foolish enough to wound him, or Veilwalker, the Silent Shadow, who can steal relics with a touch. Lacrimosa glides over the frozen lakes and wraps through cities as if they were rips in reality. Sanctofrax is a nightmare in flesh, his reach extending diagonally with bladed limbs that never stop moving. Your turn is swift but potent. You have 2 actions in any order. You can move, attack, or pick up a relic. Movement is orthogonal, and terrain matters. Forest and hills slow you down, but may save your life. Cities let you choose between 2 relic tokens. Portals, once discovered, can teleport you across the map for just a single point of movement, but only if you're standing on one. Then there's combat. When you strike, you roll your black attack die, and if you wield a sword or a bow, you'll add a matching silver weapon die, a d6, d8, or even a d10, if you're fully upgraded. Sword strikes are close range, while bows reach further with each upgrade, turning you into a deadly sniper. Your enemies, or your fellow players, can fight back, of course. Shields roll silver dice to block your blows. Cities and forests grant terrain defense, rolling special red dice to deflect attacks. And some dice show wild symbols, pushbacks, item breaks, or even an instant KO. But death isn't always the end, because at the end of every turn, the gods speak. You draw a divine intervention card, a flash of holy wrath or divine mercy. Sometimes it helps you, sometimes it punishes everyone, and if you fall in battle, you draw one again. If fate is kind, you'll find the Revivify card and rise from death. If not, your relics drop where you fell, and your legend ends there. Magic hums through the game in the form of spells, maybe my favorite part of the game. You have fire, earth, and water. Cast a fire spell to strike out of turn, disrupt a roll, or negate a fatal blow. Use earth to twist the battlefield. Flip tiles, reset tokens, or take an extra action. Water spells push enemies or freeze lakes into bridges. Collect all 3 and you can form the Arcane Triptych, a secret rite that lets you summon a chalice or even bring yourself back from the dead. And that brings us to your goal. There are 2 paths to victory. You can hold 3 chalices and survive one final round against every other player's last-ditch effort, or leave no one standing but yourself. Each playthrough of Relic Wars is a new tale, shaped by the map you reveal, the relics you uncover, and the choices you make. The gods may guide you, the terrain may shield you, but in the end, only one warrior carves their name into legend. The battlefield is waiting, the chalices are hidden, and your story begins now. Alright folks, just a reminder once again, this has been a Dice Tower paid preview, and everything you've seen here has been in prototype form, so keep a close eye on the campaign for any changes that still may occur. Now, with that said, one of the big things about this game is it does kind of feel like a battle royale as you're trying to find either the chalices or just take out your fellow players. Now, the world is going to change up every time you play. Here we have a 2 or 3 player game, which is a 5x5 grid. In a 4-player game, we have a 6x6 grid, giving you even more options and more terrain to deal with, which how you use that terrain is going to be a critical aspect when you go into battle for sure. Now, if you know me in the games that I really like the fact there's some nice dice chucking in this game, right up my alley for sure, and building out your character with new gear, new relics, as you add on to them. The other nice thing about the characters is that there is some asymmetric abilities going on here and how you use them. Also, these divine intervention cards can really change up how things happen through the course of the game, because you're going to be drawing them after every one of your turns, and if you fall in battle. So these are either going to be good or bad. But the thing that I found the most intriguing, the most fun, was the magic system. I like the different elements and how you use them through the course of the game, and it really is a game changer, so to say, as you use those spells correctly and at the right time. But folks, ultimately, if this looks like something of interest to you, I'm sure they'd appreciate your support. So I think that's it for me, and until next time, we'll see you at the table.
Hey everybody, thanks for watching this video. If you like this review or whatever you just watched, wasn't it amazing? Check out our channel, Dice Tower. We have all kinds of things. We review games, we do top 10s, we play games live. It's all about board games, but especially the people who play them. Check out Dice Tower YouTube channel.